That's what confuses things a lot for many people, because we observe the world around us and we see some people shift things overnight and their entire life changes, and they start manifesting big, huge things that they've been waiting for a very long time. And then we look at other people and it's taking forever. So when we start working with law of attraction and we figure out it's just about our shifting our thoughts, to us it feels as if that work that we're doing, sometimes it feels like a lot, and we think results should be coming, but comparison always holds us back. The only person you compare yourself with is you. You have to be your personal best. You have to improve your stuff, your way of thinking. Comparing it with someone else does not work. So to say that, oh, that person's been doing these affirmations and meditation and all of this work, and look at that, they had improvement in maybe 2 months. And here I am 2 years later, I don't have that kind of improvement. Well, but you're a different person. Your belief systems are different. And because your belief systems are different, your speed of accomplishment will be different. Our belief systems, that which is unconscious to us, we are unaware of it. That is what controls the speed with which we go forward. But we miss the whole point when we ask for speed instead of asking for direction. The most important thing is to ask for direction. Universe, point me in the right direction, because then it doesn't matter if I'm the tortoise or the hare, I will get there. Right? And eventually I will get there as long as I'm pointed in the right direction. And if I'm pointed in the wrong direction, I want to know. I want to know so that I can shift. Because the most important thing is the direction in which I'm pointing. The speed that I'm going at is the second thing. It's not the most important thing, because imagine if I'm pointed in the wrong direction and going full speed. I don't want that. So universe, can you please let me know when I'm pointed in the wrong direction? And the universe says, yes, absolutely, I will let you know when you're pointed in the wrong direction. Why? Well, first of all, because it's one of your desires. That's why. And the universe always answers all desires. So that's why. And secondly, you come equipped with an emotional guidance system. And when you feel bad, that's telling you that you're pointed in the wrong direction. So stop right there and turn around. But a lot of times we don't do that. We just keep going in the wrong direction. Because you know what? Momentum feels delicious. And momentum, we love speed. We love speed, even negative speed. Do you remember? I do. That when you're depressed and you're crying, you feel like crying more. You just feel like staying there. Those thoughts that hurt me, I'm just going to think a lot more of them. Because momentum makes us do that. So what's the best time to deal with momentum? The best time to deal with momentum is before it gets started. So when I feel just the slightest bit off, I need to shift, because I know I'm pointed in the wrong direction. I need to shift towards this direction. And if I don't, then I just have more work to do. That's all. And so you see, when you compare yourself with someone else, that's the missing piece that you don't know. You don't know at which point in time they decided to turn around? Did they have a lot of momentum going? Because if they did have a lot of momentum going, it's going to take them as long or maybe longer than yourself to turn and then start building positive momentum. But for someone who is confronted with the same situation as yourself, but they haven't been going with momentum in the wrong direction for as long as you, they can turn it around faster. So don't compare with anyone else. The only comparison has to be with you, and that's why we say the better I feel, the better it gets. The better I feel, the better it gets. Because it has to do with my momentum, and my momentum has to do with my beliefs, and my beliefs have to do with the direction in which I'm pointed. It's all connected. So what's the first thing I have to change? Well, if you're going with momentum, if things have been not changing for a very long time, then the first thing to work on is to slow down momentum before you change direction. This is what confuses so many people. They're going in really fast momentum and they try to change their direction, and it does not work. Because momentum is energy that's pulling you. It's pulling you and you haven't slowed it down. So the pull is really, really hard and fast and just has so much more power than you do. So you can't just suddenly change gears. This is why I use that analogy of a car. When you're going in the wrong direction, you're going in reverse. Well, you can't suddenly start going forward in fourth gear. First, you bring the car to a stop so that it stops going in reverse. Then you put it in neutral. And then you go forward slowly, slowly. And then you pick up speed. And you should. Once you know you're pointed in the right direction, that's when you do the work to pick up speed. Otherwise, you're going to pick up speed while you're still going negative. So what is the most important thing of all? The most important thing of all is knowing which way I'm pointed on the emotional scale. I might be at worry, but am I pointed going up or am I pointed going down from there? I might be at anger. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where I am on the emotional scale. It does not matter if this is love and joy and this is worry and this is depression. It doesn't matter if I'm here as long as I'm pointed upwards. Because if I'm pointed upwards and I even just do a little bit every day, I will eventually get here. But if I'm pointed in this direction, meaning I am staying on that vibration. Because why am I staying on that vibration? Because I'm thinking the same old thoughts. I haven't changed my thoughts. If I haven't changed my thoughts, I have not changed my direction. And so, how do I know that I have changed direction? 2 ways of knowing. So easy. Easy peasy. 2 ways of knowing. 1, I feel better. That's why our affirmation is, the better I feel, the better it gets. So as long as I'm feeling just a little bit better, then I know I'm pointed in the right direction. And I know that if I'm pointed in the right direction, it's okay to be the tortoise. Right? It's okay to be the tortoise. And just inch forward. Inch forward. And as I inch forward, it's not like I am suddenly over here. As I inch forward from depression, I'm going into disgust and guilt and blame. They don't feel good, but they feel better than depression. Anger. Then I get into anger and revenge. That doesn't feel good. Well, actually, revenge feels pretty good. But you know what I mean, right? We don't want to be vengeful. So it's not like I'm feeling good right away, but I am feeling better than here. So it's a good reminder when you feel like, you know what? In the beginning, I was doing this work and so much was happening for me. So many good things were happening, and now I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Nothing seems to be happening for me anymore. No. Don't do that. Because soon as those words come into your mind and soon as they come out of your mouth, where do you think you're pointed? Yes, when you think that thought, you change direction and you start going downwards. You start pointing downwards. So you gotta stop doing that. You gotta start saying things like, it'll show up for me. When I create enough good feeling momentum, it will show up for me. In the meantime, the only thing I need to do is to know the direction in which I'm pointed. Because as long as I'm pointed in the right direction, then I will get there. And here's the important thing, the most important thing I want to share with you. See, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you are not able to figure out your direction. It doesn't matter. Because the universe is never going to stop helping you. So if you can't tell your direction and maybe you are pointed negative, the universe will bring you a manifestation. So if you don't know how you feel, and if you don't know how to calibrate, and if you don't know how to tell where you are on the emotional scale, don't worry. The universe will bring you a negative manifestation. Even something as small as spilling coffee all over yourself, or missing that green light. And then the thought comes, because the universe is communicating. Oh, I could have got that green light, but I missed it. I guess I need to look for something to appreciate, because that is the universe sending me a message. Oh, I stubbed my toe. Oh no, somebody took that parking spot that I needed. I wanted. Oh, that happened? Oh my God, it's telling me that I'm not pointed in the right direction. I'm going to stop right here, this moment, and I'm going to look up at the sky, because I can always appreciate the sky, even if there are no trees or no flowers around. Even if it's something itsy bitsy, you know that if you find that thing to appreciate and you stay with it for 17 seconds, that's why Abraham's 16-second, 17-second rule is so important, because that is how long it takes you to turn around. And if you stay with it for 2 minutes, you've now created momentum that takes you just an inch forward, just a tiny little bit inch forward. And if you've done that, good for you, because you're doing really, really well. And so that's what I want you to know. Every day, every one single day that we do even a little bit of the work, and we feel good about ourselves doing that little bit of work, we are headed in the right direction. Love you all, beautiful unicorns. We are all headed in the right direction. And remember that if you feel that you're not heading in the right direction, all you need to do is ask me a question, and I will help you turn it around. Bye for now.